There are two AI small cap crypto projects that I have recently invested in, and I'm really bullish on them. And I wanted to make a video about it to kind of explain some of the reasonings and also just go into these projects. So first of all, I actually posted this into my group, this ticker. So this is Virtual Protocol, and I actually bought $2,600 worth. Currently it's trading at around $6,000 worth right now. So I've already 2x'd my initial investment, and I actually posted this ticker 3 days ago here, and I posted this to my school group, which is linked in the description below if you want to join. And there I posted the ticker ENQAI. This is a project I'm super bullish on and have a position on, and also Virtual Protocol, another one. So these are two AI protocols that I'm really bullish on, and let's go into those. So first of all, I actually saw using an on-chain analysis platform that there was a bunch of smart money balances and accounts that were, purchasing large amounts of Virtual Protocol. And I even saw a couple capital firms get into it as well. For example, there's one right now, Defiance Capital, that's holding over $1.6 million right now of this token. And just in the past 7 days, the price has also rallied 184%. It currently also has a FDV of $48 million, and it also was deployed just recently in December of 2023, which is also good because momentum is like a big thing in crypto. So how this project works is basically, it's all about AI and metaverse and combining the two. So the way they kind of see it is about creating these like gaming characters where like the people in the system kind of combine and help create these AI characters. And you can have these in different gaming environments and different things like that. So, borderline cringe because honestly, I don't really care about, first of all, I don't really care about anime. I'm not going to lie, not really into it, not my thing. The other thing is it's also a metaverse. So to be honest, I don't really care about either of those two things. Now, at the same time, I also see it as a decent degen play. Now, this is their one-liner. So a decentralized protocol that creates co-owned human-curated plug-and-play gaming AIs. Now, their whole thing on their website, for example, the transition of virtual spaces is not a question of if, but when. We're already halfway there. Our eyes are locked on screens, our laughter echoing in online arenas. Soon, we'll step fully into these spaces, making homes in pixels and bytes. So they really think that people are going to be diving in head first and, just sitting on their couches with their headsets on, like they're in the Matrix or something, getting plugged in, right? Maybe that's actually going to happen. It seems like people have changed their mind with the whole Apple headset, and now people are really bullish on the metaverse at this point. Whereas before, people were kind of thinking that, the metaverse was pretty stupid. But anyways, that's besides the point, okay? Because, I definitely think that this project could go up. When it comes to the tokenomics of this project, now you can't even find the listing on CoinMarketCap because it's not even listed on there. So it currently is trading at 6 cents, and actually there is 1 billion tokens of this project. But the cool thing is that there's actually 1 billion that's already circulating. So that's also an interesting thing. And there's a type of buyback program as well when people use the token as well and get engaged into the ecosystem. And so along with this, just in the past 7 days, it's up 56%. And overall, it looks super bullish. Since December, since this project has just launched, back here on CoinGecko is listed on December 28th. So per the TGE, obviously the price is up a lot, but when we're comparing it to other AI projects, it's obviously still super small. And, with an FDV right now of 49 million, actually in the market cap of 49 million. One of the things too is that it's only listed on Uniswap currently right now. And so along with that, in order for this project to get that much amount of capital and to be just on Uniswap means a lot of smart money has to be bullish, because retail investors and dumb money are only going to be using exchanges and not actually, trading on DEXs, for example, and using, for example, like MetaMask or other wallets and things, and actually trading on a decentralized exchange. Dumb money and retail investors are not going to do that. In order for this project to gain as much momentum as it has, and also I've seen it, for example, on Nansen a couple times with some of the top smart money investors getting involved in this project, it made me recently super bullish. And that's also why I placed my trade. And I'm happy to say that I'm 2x up from that. And I also placed that trade after I also talked about it on this video here and just show this ticker on my group, which of course you can join in the description below. Now, the next project I wanted to talk about, I'm going to try to make this a quicker video. This is ENQAI. So ENQAI, basically at its core, censoring LLMs. This means large language module. Basically, it's in the world of artificial intelligence, how you have like the language, the words that are used, et cetera, et cetera. Think of how ChatGPT, makes it to the point where you can only ask it a few certain questions and, you're not going to get answers on everything, right? Because you obviously can't ask it like things out of the scope of legality. This project is trying to change that. So they said at its core, censoring LLMs, for example, like ChatGPT, is not only a disservice to users, but also a threat to fundamental principles such as innovation, free speech, and open discourse. So we believe censoring LLMs is fundamentally flawed and also counterproductive. So this project, ENQAI, is trying to create an uncensorable, decentralized AI. And that's their whole thing. There's a couple of products in their ecosystem, which we'll talk about in a second. And it's a bit of a degen play, and I'll show you guys why in a second. It might have to do with some adult things. But currently the price is trading at 3 cents. Also, there is a billion that are out as well with this project. And when it comes to the circulating supply as well, the TGE was February of 2023. The launch was also stealth and a fair launch on Uniswap at the full supply. So all of the tokens are already out for both of these protocols, which I think is really interesting and also a bullish thing to note. It means that there's not going to be any more added inflation as well. So it's basically just supply, demand, buyers, sellers. There's no, other third party of inflation, right? And minting new tokens, etc. Now, currently there's around $11 million of smart money that has been invested into this trade. Also, this, project was, deployed in November of 2023. And here, if you take a look at DEX tools, you can see that there are some big buys as well. For example, this one that just recently took place for 40,000 of ENQAI. This one at $10,000 worth. There's a couple others I saw for like 60,000, which I thought was really interesting. Like there's a couple of big whales that are also buying this right now. Now, when it comes to some of their products, this is where it gets degenerate. So one of the things is Lush AI, which is a modeling type of agency, which is powered by AI. And then they also have AI Adult, which is like supposed to be for, let's just say, adult businesses and things like that. So it's definitely a degen play. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this one. Just wanted a brief update on these two projects that I'm quite bullish on that are in the AI space. I see a lot of also smart money buyers that are getting into these projects as well. And I just wanted to kind of highlight it here on a video and just share these two projects that I think are fairly interesting. Of course, do your own research, non-financial advice. I'm just some guy. Anyways, that's it. See you guys.